Then you have two, and as many more as I can rip from enemy shoulders. But I have more than Minsk alone to offer. He is... Where is he? Minsk is on his way!
A wood carving of a pair of wings, like an eagle's, but longer somehow.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
If you're sure. Fine.
Yes? As you wish.
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk. Minsk finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes. Wait! You gaze into Minsk's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart. And whiskers. And cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsk to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet you? No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away, lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Boo, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's Gate of evil, together! I give you my solemn vow. Should any of us show signs of weakening to the worm, or any other evil, Boo will slaughter us all in our beds. I hope this brings you comfort. You have a great many companions already. There is no room for little Boo, or slightly larger Minsk.
I think you might have made a terrible, terrible mistake. Huh? Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The Absolute threatens thousands. The entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. I should berate you. But... I can only say thank you. Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end. I think you will find that Boo is the added bonus. Minsk is just here to carry him into battle. But you are right to focus on the fight. He is an ass. I can make no promises beyond that. But even so, lead the way. We're yours to command.
humble turnip,
Dinner?
preserved by drying. A worn but still capable
Looks like it has a
warhammer,
history, too.
sized for a halfling.
Just shut up and let the wizard think. Quiet, cousins. We will show Sari consciousness. But I made the others from your mask. They are my favorites. Did you go for a swim earlier?
Nah, don't know how to swim.
That's a bit. Love floating down.
That might be worth a look.
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Ah, this must be the girl Arabella.
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right? Oh, you can't see it? I can. And it's wonderful. I can't describe it. You'd have to see it for yourself. Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with. Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning. Oh, you can't see it? I can. And it's wonderful. I can't describe it. You'd have to see it for yourself.
You are flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen. Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so. Hey again.
We ask you to free our children, and you unleash thousands of vampire spawn on the Sword Coast. Why? What madness possessed you? I pray they will stay there, although who knows what events this has set in motion. But you were given an impossible choice. Who's to say what path was right? We will make it our duty to find the spawn that escaped into the Underdark, especially our children. I pray they can resist the urges of their new nature, but we shall see. As for your pale companion, we will hunt him no longer, unless he gives us cause to. You have my people's thanks. There will be dark times ahead for us all, but we will stand with you as best we can. Until then, go in peace. I pray the spawn...
You could have killed...
I will find my little ones.
I almost pity the...
Thousands of vampires.
You let thousands of vampires...
Anyone capable of killing a vampire, sparing the spawns was an error.
Because you felt funny.
I mean, yes, mostly.
If Gortash
Why
was
did you
so
stop
clever,
killing them?
how'd he end up dead?
I couldn't
Don't
take
even
standing
asking
in that
that.
godforsaken life a moment longer. Felt like I was going to faint.
Fair enough. And they probably chuck you in the river.
See it on the Lord that's lit. Pick up your gazette.
This one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
Argent, is this? Why you coming to...
Foundries can explode.
Better search your goods.
Someone ought to...
This one. Worry about the next one when it comes.
Well, some spirits do communicate in a rather obtuse manner. It's cool to be inviting you to...
Oh, God.
Are you looking for ghosts too? If you're looking for ghosts...
Stand back!
Well, are we ready? You're sure? Oh, back and speak. You're sure? Later.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious. All right.
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and a haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle. All the better then. So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining hoard. You think Minsk could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply... Gah! Ooh, why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... Once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsk is knowing more than Minsk knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsk does not remember. And Boo's, you must reach what Minsk cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
At first, there is nothing. His mind is empty as a still expanse of open country. But then... Your face, the Stone Lord's face, mirrored in bloodied steel. In the heat of burning buildings, you hold your blade high above pale, frightened faces.
No. That is not right. I slew only monsters. The voice said that they were monsters.
A whisper. The Absolute's voice, twisting the petty guild thieves before you into snarling, savage beasts, feeding on the weak of your city.
The guild. The Stone Lord hunted them, peeled away their rotten ranks one by one to lay bare their corrupt heart. 9 fingers keen. That is what the Absolute bought Black Sentish Steel to do. To kill the Guildmaster. What does it matter? Cultish and this talk of evil overthrowing evil. Bring forth the Hydra, says Boo. More faces for the punching. First we pop the Zentarim plot. Then we show 9 fingers, the 5 fingers of Minsk. Yes? Yes? Yes.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Look where city.
Fine lodgings you have found, my... In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed. Now, what do you need of Minsk? There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge. Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough? Can you not? Do you not see his noble bearing? The deep wells of wisdom that are his eyes? Boo speaks of much. Perhaps one day, you will be ready to listen. There is nothing jestful in the bond. Before Boo, I was a deep... The problem with one so gazing of their... It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle. Do not be rid. If any of us is chosen by the gods, it is obviously Boo. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch. Huh?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced, in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots. Well, as we both fight evil, wherever it is found, on this matter, if there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no? Exactly so! If I must... No, my friend. If you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can... Of course, my friend! Or are we not friends? Then you have... Unless I die. Or you die. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through? Ah! Distressing.
Still alive, so that's progress.
What's next?
dull moment.
Glad to see you, friend.
You think that wand from that charlatan at Devil's Fee is going to protect us? If there was anything we needed protecting from.
One must be prepared at all times.
Pardon my singing.
Wonderful little beast. Nimble as anything.
A man of means, judging by his attire. He looks like a merchant or a junior.
There was a squirrel in the tree. Marvelous creature. Inquisitive and nut-crazed. Halsin. Is he of the Feybergs? The Perhaps it was Hagrin. Oh, just... You wouldn't happen to know where I live, would you?
This is more than a lapse, you sense. Something's been done to the man's memories.
Well, I remember... And I came from that building over there. They were very nice to me. Seemed very helpful. Them... You know, I can swear there is someone, but... Oh, it will come back to me. Or not. I'm content enough here, in either case. What?
Welcome. Greetings. Do you seek help? You are in the right place.
Welcome to the house. There's been some debate whether you'd even show up and face the consequences of your actions. I assumed you tried to flee, like a craven.
Spare me your venom. I'm sure the Mother Superior will have plenty of her own.
All in due time. This is a place of healing. Anyone who partook in our methods did so willingly, and left with a smile on their face, freed from their troubles. Would you accuse a surgeon of robbing a tumor? I think, as I said, in due time. First, you submit to the mapping of the heart. Only then can we know what is to be done with you. This is the House of Grief. We strive to help those whose hearts have grown heavy. Be it with anger, melancholy, grief, or treachery. Submit to the mapping and reveal what lurks in your heart. If you consent, follow me. If you do not, leave.
Let's see.
Have a seat. The mapping will begin shortly.
You may enter.
Sounds like there's gold inside. Their proceeds?
You're supposed to guard the door. No more slacking, or I'll report you.
No need for that. Just needed to stretch my legs. Won't happen.
You seek to be unburdened, yes? The mapping of the heart can reveal the way. Yet, there is another here whose need is great.
That voice. Allow me. I think I'm supposed to do this.
Do you know why you are here?
There is something I lost. No. Had taken from me. My family. My life. I want it all back.
Loss is a gift, girl. Do you still not understand that? Now give me the true answer. What is your purpose in being here?
The artifact. I was sent to retrieve it. At any cost.
And who tasked you with this mission?
The Mother Superior of It's you.
Give me the honor of my name. In full.
I can't. My memories...
I know what's in that head of yours better than you do, girl. My name.
Mother Superior... Viconia de Veer.
You still have the wits to recognize your betters. Good. Now descend. You have much to answer for.
An astral projection. Seems she's taking no chances with us.
Now. A whole stolen childhood spent in these halls. The Mother Superior must be close. Soon this will all be over.
Keep going. The Mother Superior.
And embraced by They already heard how you disgraced yourself before Lady Shar, how she marked you as the enemy. But it is quite another thing for them to see it for themselves. I am very glad you decided to return. A cautionary tale such as yours will be studied by Lady Shar's initiates for years to come. But perhaps I can make a case for some small measure of mercy. Give me the artifact, and I can at least make this quick.
Enough. I don't answer to you. Not anymore. I'm here for my family. That's right. I know what you did. And it's not going to be quick.
This is your family. And now you have turned your back on it. The artifact was your last chance to prove yourself. And you squandered it. Whispers reached my ears from all corners. Potential rivals of Lady Shar, all vying for the same... This Absolute is but an upstart, disturbing the natural order and threatening to impede the glorious return of Lady Shar's pure, endless darkness. I had to act. I had to strangle that foul conspiracy while it was still in the cradle. We learned all we could. The artifact was the one thing the Absolutists feared. The one thing they desperately wanted to keep out of their enemy's grasp. I had to have it. Lady Shar's concerns lie elsewhere. With another. I must keep her faith alive in mortal hearts. I must defend...
Shar doesn't care. She was always going to use you and discard you. But now I'm going to deal with you first.
You there! Surrender this one to me now, and you can consider Lady Shar's forces your allies in the battles to come. As you like. Lilala! For Shar!
Never a dull moment.
Lady Shar's instrument. You cannot win.
Lady Shah's will shall be done. The Dark Lady's fools must die!
Nothing will stand in my way.
offering an embrace of fang and claw.
Nothing important is ever easy.
lies before me.
I won't give in. May the gods take you first.
Lady Shar guides me. Your end is near.
Good move.
Some heat.
Maledicte!
awaits you.
Close at hand. Fight. Let's go.
Shall be done.
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Can't even catch my breath.
Some healing for a wizard in need.
I'm ready.
Need everyone alive and fighting. Take two.
Come on, can't stay idle.
I need healing.
I cannot die. Please help me.
With ease.
Can't afford to let up.
Something good here, I hope. Better than nothing.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up. Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well. Be sure to get everything you need.
Might be useful.
Me. 40 years of my life, documented like I was some sort of specimen. Justicia Helm. I wanted one of Mother's jewels. Why do I remember these, of all things? A gift from Soldanatilla, Mother Superior said.
Once familiar ally.
Githyanki. Part of the Sharen's preparations to seize the Astral Prism, no doubt.
What do you seek? What do you seek?
Bet I can crack that open.
moved something on the altar. I see them. I see my parents. What's been done to them?
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No. There is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jan. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Selûne, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them. Victory? Your victory is but a guttering candle in the dark. Temporary. Inconsequential.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you!
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
I'm sorry. I didn't know any of this was happening until it was much too late. I came to try to put things right.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was. And still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Selûne's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
Moonmotes. They bring Selûne's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need. My parents are watching over me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here. Shadowheart, still. I can't run away from who I was all this time. Besides, there's something fitting to it. Can't cast a shadow without some light. My parents. I saw them. Spoke to them. And let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
Polished disc looms before you. A mirror, but one that offers no reflection. All you see is a void of endless darkness.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
Let me work my magic.
Huge
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
A mirror of loss. A relic said to be as old as the Church of Shar itself. Great powers rest within the realm of the mirror, to be granted at the Dark Lady's whim to those making a suitable offering. The mirror's emptiness, you must surrender some part of yourself. But what? Something precious was Zoran still though. A foreign sensation. You embody a heartbroken heiress, desperate to forget an unrequited love. The sadness flees from you, along with a string of numbers. A safe combination? Whatever power lurked the dark mirrors.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Salutations.
Let's get going.
Let's get on with it.
All right, what now?
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror. One used by the Sharans to plunder memories from the minds of others. Your prayers fade away into the mirror's empty. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what? To your surprise, the false memory is accepted. A foreign sensation assails you. From a jumble of memories clamor for your attention. They range from whatever power the dark mirror.
Githyanki, head removed. They tortured her for information, then made sure the corpse couldn't help anyone else.
There is work to do.
What to do?
Cunning disguise can serve a warrior of the Dark Lady better than any armor. what they always told us. I think this was my favorite part. Putting these on. Pretending to be someone else.
What are these mannequins here for?
I suppose that's been my whole life.
Turns should do it. Keep me out. What are these mannequins here for?
I think I might have hurt people here. Learned how to break their bodies. Their spirits. Quiet in here now. But it wasn't always so. Screams rang off these walls. I swear there's so much I can't remember. Yet, if I picked up these how many people did I help break upon this thing?
You have my attention.
Eat this!
No one stopped me yet.
Better take a closer look.
Time to push my luck again.
Swords meet sorcery.
Very well. Fall by my hand.
Can't even catch my breath. Need to find a way forward.
Got to keep fighting. Need to act fast.
Gone with the weave.
I'll strike you down.
I think I should be quite happy living in a tree. Greener. Well, and I came from that building over there.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you were...
Ever will Shar try to twist bonds of love into I cannot presume to know her parents, or what they suffered.
I'm so glad Shadowheart's ordeal is over. It'll be a long time before she'll come to terms with all this, but at least now, she can start. Free of Shar.
What Shadowheart did for her parents was a profound act of love. Her courage is... well, it's quite something to behold.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems.
Jaheira! Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand. It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened. You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jaheira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waclaren?
Waclaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees. You're a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jaheira does as Jaheira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waclaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less. Most are lost forever. Some may creep back into my mind if I encounter anything that helps clear the fog. Then there's what Shah did restore to me. Memories of pain, suffering, both my own and what I inflicted. It's overwhelming. Like a lifetime's worth of nightmares unleashed all at once upon waking. I can barely untangle one moment from another, not that I even want to. I just know that my heart sinks if I let my thoughts wander to them. Of course. From the first time I laid eyes on you right until now. That's all safe. I wouldn't surrender even a moment of it. Shah seeks to break people. To fill their lives with despair so that they will turn to her for relief. Perhaps she thought this would lead me back to... But it won't. I fought too hard to win my freedom. I will not give it up again, no matter how much it hurts. Perhaps. But in the meanwhile, I'll just... Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here. To see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am. True. But too much freedom can be frightening. Lonely. And there's a reason why so many are eager to bow. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand. I remember. But they can't comfort me. They can't give me advice. They can't tell me what I was like as a little girl.
Sing a song of Balduran, who founded Baldur's Gate. Empire golden, built on trade.
It's been a long time since I've shed a tear. I don't even know how long. I'll follow. But I think I want to stay here a little longer, firstly. This place isn't familiar, but it's peaceful.
Once familiar ally, and perhaps a little time away is all. Once familiar ally, now apparently.